Hey guys, good morning. What's up? It's Drew Destin Legend Mitchell. I record a lot from my car because I'm driving a lot, traveling a lot for work. And I just had an epiphany. You know, my whole life, people that know me, people that grew up with me, especially people who were a part of my life in my crazy days. When I talk about crazy days, I'm talking about, you know, my first screenplay is based on a true story of me in my early 20s. When I was at my worst, my cocaine addiction. I was in college at Ohio Wesleyan University in Delaware, Ohio, and I just recently got on steroids as well, and cocaine and alcohol, ecstasy, weed. I was a mess. I was getting into fights every week, seriously, at least once or twice every week at frat parties, on the road, having road rage, roid rage. I was a mess. And at the same time though, you know, I always had this passion, you know, if I'm hanging out with my friends, partying, whether, you know, at a frat party, at a dorm party, in our dorm rooms, or just at someone's house, I was always considered, you know, the life of the party, because I always had this positive energy and just electrifying energy, very passionate and just wild and free. And I just had an epiphany this morning. You know, I'm driving, and Battle of the Mind. Joyce Meyer has a book, The Battle of the Mind. And seriously, there is a battle in this world, I believe, for your soul, for your spirit, for your energy, for everything that you were ever put on this earth to achieve and to help people. You know, there's a war trying to destroy you. Because if you're destroyed, you know, and if you don't fulfill your life's destinies, what you're put on this earth to do, you're not going to impact and empower, uplift, and encourage every person that you're supposed to. So there's this battle going on, you know, in the universe, the multiverse of good and evil, you know, positive, negative energy, light and darkness, and it's present. If you don't want to believe in God, I'm sorry that you haven't had those encounters yet, or if you're so far in denial or afraid. You know, there's a higher power, regardless what whatever your religion is or whatnot. I believe there's one creator of all. I call him God. I know him as God. He saved me countless times from drug addictions, from just myself, addictions to sex, drugs, rock and roll, just a horrible life that I was living, who I was, you know, insecure and just not self-loving, a negative self-image. I was a wreck. But anyway, everything I'm saying right now, all of you people out there who may have had I know I was very, very, very small percentage of people in my craziness, you know, and the intensity that I explained and everything I did. But there's still those out there that, you know, like the party animals. You're loud, you're obnoxious, you love people, you love having a good time, you know. And then, like, when you get to, you know, become more of an adult and responsible, you start to dial it down, if you will. And no, it's not, and I'm not saying keep partying, it's not that, but there's a reason why we have that energy. There's a reason why we crave, you know, the life of the party, or, you know, we're so energetic and passionate and loud and obnoxious at times. That's a gift that we were given, and it was just channeled into the wrong source when we were younger, because we're figuring ourselves out and, you know, learning about who we are and what our purpose in this life is. And you know, life is a series of tests that we're learning and growing and advancing to the next level. But that inner energy, that chi, that inner strength, that light that makes you who you are, that is just, oh my goodness, like, I've always had this crazy energy. I've always been passionate. And you know, as I'm married now and I have a child, and it's like, I'm not supposed to quiet that energy. I'm just supposed to channel it into another direction, a more positive direction. And that's what my message is today. Guys, wild horses were not meant to be tamed. It just says, like, lions, you know, animals were not meant to be put in zoos, all right, in cages. That's prison. That's just like, you know, it's just for people's entertainment. That's horrible. But we are lions, we are tigers, and we were meant to be free and wild, just as they are meant to be free. Don't, you know, and sitting in a cubicle all day long in the 9 to 5, and you're not using your creativity and your imagination, that God-given ability inside you, that light that shines like a beacon, that is meant to be released. Just like the sun every morning. The sun doesn't come up and just, pick and choose and ask for permission to shine. It just comes over and shines on everybody. It doesn't ask for permission. So you don't need to ask for permission to shine your light in the world. I'm challenging you to get out of your rut, get out of your comfort zone. Stop settling for mediocrity. Stop being zombies and just walking aimlessly, sleepwalking through life. Wake up. Wake up and shine your light. Be passionate, be bold, be energetic. Just as when you were in college drinking and being the life of the party, you were nuts, you were crazy. Utilize that energy, channel that energy into something great and positive. Be a motivational speaker, write a book, speak to your church, speak to your family, speak to your community, save people, encourage people, awaken people. You have a gift for a reason. In this holiday season, the greatest gift you can give is the gift of life, the gift of energy, the gift of light, vibrance, vitality, and just encourage one another to be alive and truly be alive. In Braveheart, every man dies, few truly live. I challenge you to truly live. Be blessed.